It's the Clash of Clans World Championship Qualifiers. We are continuing in Stage 2 today as we are now in a must-win match. In the previous video, we saw Clash Champs win their match to be included in the top 16 teams. But today, we will learn the final 16 teams advancing to Stage 3. Who will win between VN eSporting or Indian Force? Let's find out.
It all comes down to this. Here we go. Indian Force attacking first.
With the deciding E-Dragon to the left to help grab that funnel, and then straight up dragons. We're gonna have the dragons to the bottom side. Are gonna fly across, well, no, not across from the tunnel, because the tunnel is a little bit to the right side, where you can then use a blimp to potentially go and grab it. And Itzu talked about before, where you send the blimp in, depends on where the tornado trap, the angle from here, the balloon, no matter where the tornado trap is, it would rotate you into this town hall, so it should be safer on this approach.
Yes, there is the tornado trap. Using the clone spell, did you notice, to the right of the town hall, so he could try and clone across to the monolith. Yeah. But unfortunately, due to the tornado trap, it didn't quite go down. Now, if he were to perhaps send the Royal Champion in there now whilst it's distracted, he might be able to nip it, but not going to do that. Maybe just sending the Royal Champion in from the left side to maximize percentage and forgetting about that monolith, because you've got to be honest, at this stage, all of the dragons down in the middle, I'm not sure that he's going to be able to do this, particularly with multiple expos left up. There's a lot of damage for these heroes.
Yeah, the Diggy does get locked down. He's looking for the Barbarians and or King to take the damage, but no, Royal Champion does now get locked down by this ground expo. Her health is going down, but the Diggy should hopefully be able to stun it and allow the RC to try to get a little bit further. If this multi goes down, then oh, Queen, where you going? Oh no, Queen, why? Why?
Got the freeze spell, and he's got the RC ability just goes off. He's still got the Queen ability. If he's going to freeze the Expo as the RC goes across, maybe. Yeah. Maybe that was yeah, I mean, I guess he took the damage off the Royal Champion. I wonder whether he could have used it at a different time. Gets the cannon, which is going to help the King survive over there. And maybe the King can go down, activate with the Phoenix once the Queen gets over to this area. Carbon, Minion, come on, get that Expo down. It's still close. He's got plenty of time.
He does
Maybe
have the
unicorn. Get this. The King's going to get there perfect timing.
We could drop. Is the monolith in range of the cannon down south? She's going for a wall.
She's attacking the connecting wall in towards the storage, right?
Yeah. Well, either way, we'll give her access nonetheless.
Yep.
To grab the storage, 30 seconds left. He's got archers and a minion. But watch, there might be ground skeletons in this area.
Not the ability, come on. Ability goes off, gets the Tesla, gets the cannon, moves to the monolith. Come on, Queen, you were right with the skellies, but the monolith goes down. Carbon, does he have it? Come on, Queen, get through those skellies. It's down. Archers onto the Dark Elixir drill. 10 seconds. That minion's trying its best.
No, fuck. But no, another ground skeleton pops up and slows him down, and it's a time fail. Thank you to Samsung for sponsoring this video. Get ready to play Clash of Clans in a whole new way using the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. First up, let's talk about that incredible 7.6-inch inner screen. It's like carrying a mini tablet in your pocket. Perfect for playing Clash of Clans. Imagine playing your favorite games with unparalleled detail and responsiveness. The largest screen size of the Galaxy Z Fold 5 makes your gaming experience truly next level. And speaking of gaming, the Galaxy Z Fold 5 is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset. Now let's talk about durability. The Galaxy Z Fold 5 is equipped with the next generation of glass protection, Gorilla Glass Vicious 2 and Armor Aluminum, making it a rugged yet stylish companion for your everyday adventures. And last but not least, the Galaxy Z Fold 5 offers incredible multitasking capabilities with dual app viewing. You can do more with more screen space. So there you have it, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5, where innovation meets style and performance. Don't miss out on this game-changing device that's ready to elevate your mobile experience. Click the link below to learn more how to get your very own Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. I mean, I feel like the clone spell didn't really get almost anything. Like, it just spun the balloons, cloned it up, and then didn't get the value. If he had extra spells instead of a clone, it probably would have worked there to allow him to get all the way through, protect the Royal Champion. But ExoDani is looking to turn a 3-star opportunity here, is coming in with a Queen Charge Lalo. All right, you know, the pressure is on. Can he deliver with the queen? Is she going to path her way into this multi-target inferno? Yes, she comes back around and walks on in.
Well, that was exactly what he needed. Sometimes when the queen starts going one direction, it's very tricky to get her back in. I like the use of the battle blimp over the top here, though, to get to the town hall. Allow the queen to just walk around the outside, or she's probably going to be drawn in due to the clan castle troops, actually. Let's see what happens after this. Oh, no, decides to go on the outside. Town hall is down. Yeti Might's not quite getting that builder hood.
As the queen now is going to be able to help clear the lava hound and walk her way to the left. But this is the key. Walking to the left, grab a scatter shot, the defensive RC, Grand Warden, and a defensive rage spell over there. And then he can send his king into the defensive. Oh no, or he's going to flip. Okay, no, he's going to use the king to help protect the queen on her charge.
Couple of loons out in front there. Nice funneling. The king's actually going to dive in alongside in front of the queen. Perfect timing there, actually, to protect the archer queen. Does mean he's got to be careful here with the healers, I guess, but the king's down now, so he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. But it will allow his queen to get a bit further because the warbreaker goes in. Did it actually connect? Now it does. Gives her access to the multi, whilst we have the Lalo on the other side. He needs to get to that multi-target inferno, but he's got a lot of spells to help here, Carbon.
He still has his royal champion to still move her way through. He doesn't have any more wall breakers because one of them actually died to the scatter shot. So the queen is going down to the ground expo, sends the RC now in towards the top side to help go grab that multi, but the Eagle Artillery and Monolith is still standing on the backside.
Thought the queen was going to go in towards the multi. I guess maybe he thought the king could get a little bit extra value and force the queen in towards that multi-target inferno, but that obviously was a big difference for the balloons. Could still get this, though, with the invis for the royal champion, turning the bomb tower invisible so that the royal champion gets the monolith first. What a play! And that is essentially turning this attack around. 24 seconds. Should be able to get this.
With the queen trying to make her way through, hopefully there's no ground skeletons. It's all about time, because that can slow him down tremendously. With 10 seconds now, the queen's making her way to the storage. Oh, the wizard clutches that one dark elixir drill because she can't reach it from there. Wait, no, she might have been able to step in that little indentation, and yes!
Oh, I knew it all along.
It's the hybrid is the choice. Queen charge with the miners and hogs. Not bringing any super hog riders, but he is looking to send in 3 super wall breakers. So we're gonna have to pay attention to the breaks that he wants to use for this queen, and even pairing an apprentice warden maybe with the queen to help get assistance to a charge. There it is.
Yeah, just speed things up a little bit, give it that extra bit hit points as well. Shiv was actually the player that got 94% in the previous war, so let's hope that he can pick things up for this one. But as we know, Indian Force did get the 13 stars in that one, looking to just about get this multi-target inferno. Where does the queen go from here, Carbon? He's still got 3 wall breakers for her.
And with 1 wall breaker now coming in, it's not going to open up the wall to the town hall. So he sends in a hog to the left. Out comes Superman. He's headhunters. Watch out. There's a freeze. There's a poison to try to keep the queen. And the wall break is now going to allow this queen to backtrack towards the town hall, hopefully.
Ooh, the red air bombs.
Ooh.
I think there might be more waiting here. 2 red air bombs already on the healers. The queen does lock to the town hall, but is she going to go down and lose all of the healers after this? Let's find out, I guess. Monolith is going to get frozen. Healers look like they've dodged that area so far as the hybrid moves in from the left. He's got good pathing for it as well.
Oh, there's a couple more red air bombs right there. Healers might not be able to stay alive, but the queen, unluckily, is grabbing the monolith with her ability. Yes, ability goes off, grabs the monolith, double giant bombs. Now trying to take out the defensive RC as the warden ability is activated.
Hybrid pushing through that side. The queen ability was that's exactly what happens to me. As soon as I press the queen ability and there's archers spawn, 2 giant bombs take away all of those archers. Hybrid is pushing in from the left side, and he's still got a lot of that hybrid left, and he's got a heal spell for the back end. There is a rage tower ready to pop, but can the queen tank this scatter shot?
As the defensive rage on the backside, queen goes down. All about the queen RC ability. Remember, we had a 97% from the first attack from Indian Force. They're looking to answer with a 3-star to keep it close because of ExoDani's triple, as ground skeletons are popping up, stalling up the Raw Champion and losing his troops to the backside. The RC goes down, and Elek just defends.
If that was not your perfect example of how strong the range towers are.
Yep.
He had so many troops and they got like 2% and then all just got fried from the multi and the scatter shot. So unfortunate not to have a little bit extra health on the Queen because she could have tanked that scatter shot. Oh, we have a very interesting army here, Carbon. 7 lightning spells and the lava loon. Zap Lalo.
Zap Lalo indeed. So this is enough to take out, looking for a Queen, multi, no earthquake needed. So Queen, there you go. Taking out the Queen, the multi, to help with some funneling. And not only so you don't have to worry about taking out a Queen later in your raid, as his Queen is down to the bottom side to help go for that Town Hall. You always have to be careful about the defending clan castle. So his Queen, through this charge, might then end up removing the CC or pulling it out, but I don't know if he'll have enough to take out the CC with his Queen alone.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. He obviously just wants to snipe that Town Hall and then leave things be. That's the beauty, actually, of these open wall compartment bases, is you can be almost guaranteed that your wall breaker is going to just go for that open junction at the bottom because there's no other closed compartment for it to get to. Here we go though, Carbon. This is what you called. So the Queen gets the Town Hall. She's still got a lot of health. She's going to step in and she is luring that CC exactly like you said. It's got some archers though where he could just pull those Ice Hounds across to the side.
As the RC ability is off, at least his Ice Golems, meaning he can just leave them be, don't have to really worry too much, but they can play a role when it comes to cleanup, because minions can get stalled up on them and cause you to time fail, as the Lalo is now starting over the top side with the Stone Slammer to move through behind the Hound, but he's still waiting on that Warden to be deployed.
Yeah, interesting use of that Dragon Rider in order to get the Wizard Tower there and just make sure that his balloons weren't going to take much damage through that, and then can move on in towards the Eagle Artillery. Hasted group of balloons, a big group of them from that right side, under the Warden ability to try and get through this Rage Tower area. If they can get the scatter, which they do, freezes the multi, and hopefully they can get there without really taking too much damage from these splash damage defenses. And again, look at that Dragon Rider on the multi-target Inferno. Doesn't have to worry about the splash.
The biggest thing, though, is the World Champion on the defensive side. Can he take her down? As a Lava Pup's trying to, the RC's picking these balloons off one by one as he's trying to make his way to the Monolith. But then we have 2 Wizard Towers still up in different directions. Oh my!
No, my goodness.
Look at all those red air bombs! Wow.
Not what you want to see as a Lalo attacker. Those balloons just hit the ground like nothing. It is still a high percentage, and wait a second, the Electro Owl, come on,
the
is it
owl.
going to get through that Monolith? It does. There's a Wizard Tower there, though, which is going to get these minions. Can he tank it with 1 minion? Oh, I thought he was going to send that.
He can chain. He's chaining through the storage. And what's to the left? He's got another storage, though, and the Wizard Tower over there. 13 seconds, 95, plus the army
Technically a time fail.
Yeah, because he can chain through the other one as well, unless there's a Seeking Air Mine or something. Because I don't think he flew this way, so there might be a trap on his way over there. But 96%. This is exactly what Indian Force needed. Granted, it is a 2-star in the high 90s.
With the recall spell, ready for the Archer Queen. With that Queen charge, he's using the Flinger to the top, and then he has the Hydra attack. Interesting approach here, Carbon.
Yeah, with that Queen, typically this tends to want to pull the Queen back after she can secure the Town Hall, essentially. So he's going to have to really invest. That Monolith, yeah, that was a lot of damage. Oh, no! The Queen ability being forced. You cannot afford to lose a Queen ability, as we're seeing the stats of other wars on the bottom of the screen. If you want to take a look at some wars that maybe you're keeping a eye out for. But as a Flame Flinger is trying to go to the top side, no Queen ability is going to really hurt this attack.
Yeah, no Queen ability is going to hurt. I'm not sure whether he did press it. I'm just trying to look at the scores at the same time. Some really good scores coming through. A couple of teams perfect so far, even though we are just a couple of attacks in. There is that recall. Didn't want to take too much damage from the Expos, but you know, he took out a huge amount of that left side of the base. Obviously, he knows Tesla's out of the way there as well. So the Archer Queen now about to pick off that air defense, and his Hydra moving through the middle, but he's going to have to battle a sweeper and raged up multi.
Yeah, with this Warden ability protecting all these dragons moving in, but is it protecting well enough as he didn't get all the way deep into the core? So that means there might be a lot more traps waiting for him after he gets past these multis. Plus, the defending clan castle is going to be a huge pain.
Certainly is, and I can just see that defending Rage Tower as well towards the back. Even if he gets through these, the dragons themselves have got to get through the storages as well, right? And they've got to get through every building, even if it's not defense. So that's how the regular dragons are just peeling off to the side there. Really going to have a hard job here because he wanted the dragons to get the core of the base. Now those back expos are going to be troublesome for his heroes, but the good thing is the Rage Tower should be out of action. So let's see whether he can hold it together and get this. He's still got a couple of spells to support.
Yeah, that rage spell has disappeared now with no queen ability, but the RC's got her ability here. Hang on, but it's 2 ground expo. But he's got another rage.
Got a rage and an invis.
He's got a rage and an invis. What is he gonna do? There's a wall break for his queen, but that won't do anything. He makes the RC invisible. He rages her up to get through this expo. With her ability, he's gonna be clutch through this. Queen's gonna help assist, and is looking good here for 11 as the ability goes off. He needs to finish this off, but the ground skeletons are popping.
Diggy stuns the Expo though, Carbon, so he gets another couple of seconds.
Come on.
RC, Diggy stuns it again because Diggy retargeted onto the skeletons, then went back to the Expo.
Queen gets through the wall.
Diggy,
3, 2, yes!
3 stars for 11 of Indian Force. VN eSporting with ipro. Just looking at the stats there now, it's definitely so much closer. The pressure is on. Starting this one with the Grand Warden Walk. He's actually got 5 Electro Titans in this one, Carbon. Often we only see 4 in order to allow other troops in order to adjust. But feels confident he can set the funnel, do what he needs to do in order to push as many Electro Titans into the center of the base as possible.
Yeah, as the Warden is grabbing this funnel value, but the nice thing is, why did he use a Flame Flinger? Well, the reason is because he can help have the Flame Flinger go for the Town Hall, but the lightning was to remove the expos that would threaten the Flame Flinger. So now he doesn't have to think about it. He can then help secure the Town Hall as long as there's no Teslas that sneak up on him or something. And then he can smash his way through with a couple wall breaks and then a jump towards the backside of the base.
Indeed, and interestingly, he sent that 5th Electro Titan with the King, but wait a second, the Tesla pulling the Electro Titans to the outside of the base. They're walking, Carbon, they are not moving into the middle, which means the Archer Queen is going to have to deal with these super minions. She will take incredible damage, and he does not have the force moving into the middle where he had the jump spell.
Those Electro Titans don't know what they're doing. They need to come back to jump to that multi. They finally are coming there to help assist. But that King, he's gone down. He still has the World Champion, but Judo, there's a lot left in this base here.
It certainly is. The Electro Titans took way more damage than he expected by doing a zigzag around, getting drawn up with the skeletons and the Tesla. Finally, they're actually into the middle of the base. He's still got the healers alive, thankfully, and the Archer Queen ability still there alongside the Royal Champion, so he's managed to keep his cool. Flamefinger gets that Town Hall. We've got a dangerous back end of the base, but the RC ability is going to be... it's going to be helpful, but I just can't see how he's going to get through that monolith, to be honest, Carbon.
No, that monolith is standing. There's probably some skeleton spells or something waiting. There can't just be nothing, right? In that area, super minions actually sniped the defending queen. But that RC is going to go to the down to the monolith as he tries to get every little bit of percentage, because now it's going to be all tied on stars. And percentage? It's going to be like neck and neck here, Judo.
It certainly is. I think it's going to be very close. I think Indian Force might actually have the lead after this one. We'll have to see once the stats come in. My percentage maths is not quick enough across all of the 5 attacks. But the healers, arguably, I didn't see in the middle. Did they transfer to the Titan, and that's how the Queen was vulnerable in the middle and then lost ability and things? Or I wonder whether they transferred afterwards.
I think it was just the Monolith eventually locking onto his Queen. Even with the healers on her, I don't think it was enough, because he didn't have enough spells there to help assist.
VN eSporting ahead in the ladder stage, if you will, in terms of their stats. But like we've said, it all comes down to this wall. Archer Queen used to initially tank, get those defenses for the Flame Flinger, who was then aiming towards the scatter shot. And the Archer Queen should be able to tank that expo for, well, pretty much the entire time for this Flame Flinger.
Yeah, that wall break opens up real early, but the world champion... Oh, come on, Queen. Take that RC down, and he does indeed, as he sends a Hog Rider into the scatter shot. Why not? To test for traps of giant bombs and things like that. It doesn't lure out the CC because it's too far away. But this Queen's going to continue her way to the multi and charge her way into a Lalo.
Wow, I really like how he set up that Flame Flinger, using the Queen to just have the expo on her for longer. Look at the invisibility. What an aggressive invisibility to protect the Queen. I don't know whether it protected the wall breaker there. I'm not sure whether that's what he was doing. But either way, he got the wall open with now the King setting up the funnel up that top area. The Queen can walk straight in and get that Monolith. Beautiful use of the freeze to make sure that it is not turned invisible. But maybe it was a bit early, so he has to freeze again.
As he does use that freeze to prevent the invisibility spell from activating, the Monolith goes down. Well done, but he still has the Lalo with the Warden to use. So you're going to have to fly his way into the Town Hall as the defensive rage over the Queen activates as a scatter shot. And look at all the skeletons with the Tassa farm that pops up.
He's got the Queen ability, which he now pressed. Come on, get that enemy Queen. Oh, enemy Queen goes down. Can she get a couple of more things? We do not want that invisibility spell tower reactivating. Let's put it that way. But the Queen charge got such amazing vibe. Oh my gosh, look at all the red air bombs. The balloons just about get the Town Hall. He had so many of them moving over the top of it, and they literally all went down, Carbon. He just about got that.
Those balloons were outside the Warden ability. They ran way too fast ahead of the Warden, which didn't follow him, which caused him to miss the ability over the Town Hall. But even if the Town Hall went down, the Tornado Trap would have then pulled the balloons nonetheless and spun them around. So the balloons almost had no chance, to where if he started the Lalo to the left side, it could have potentially maybe would have had a chance to 3-star, but it would have been way riskier.
You know, the Lalo not really as effective down to the bottom area of the base.
As Demo is bringing the Super Dragons. 4 Super Dragons. You know what? He's also got 2 E-Dragons in the mix.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting, especially because we've seen how well the Super Dragons dig. And I do want to quickly call out, by the way, Carbon, I quickly checked Eric's stream. Obviously, we have a lot of community casters covering these matches as well. He's covering the Dark Phoenix War. They went perfect in the last one. Currently, 3 attacks, 3 3-stars. So 8 attacks, all 3 stars for them at the moment. Getting back to this one, though, I always enjoy these surgical Electro Dragon hits with the Rage. Just a couple of Electro Dragons aiming to get the Eagle and those Expos. But the Barbarian King is distracting them way too much here. Finally, they get to the Eagle.
Ooh, look at that. He gets at least one final shot off with the Rage of the E-Dragon. Eagle goes down, but he also removed the defensive King, which will be very beneficial when it comes to a Royal Champion, so the King doesn't slow her down.
Very nice funnel setup alongside the Flinger on that opposite side. Then using one of the Super Dragons to set the funnel and then just merge in. The defending Royal Champion can try her best, but with 5 Super Dragons surrounding her, it is good night to that defending Royal Champion. Rocket Loons coming out of the Flinger, caught in the Tornado Trap, not quite getting that Expo. What's the plan for the Town Hall here? Is he then just sending the heroes into that area? Or do you think the Super Dragons can get it?
Well, those rocket balloons from the Flame Flinger were able to successfully not only pull a bunch of traps, but also pull the Tornado Trap, which won't affect the Super Dragons since it won't be there. But can these Super Dragons alone take... No, wait, what? They just disappeared.
Well, they got the Monolith. One of them looked like it was doing incredibly well versus the Expo. He's still got a skeleton spell to distract those two Expos, but he's just waiting on the minion look because he needs the funnel set up for his heroes to go in towards the Town Hall. It's actually the Royal Champion he's going to look to literally just get the Town Hall. Diggy can support with that. Uses the skeleton spell for as the Archer Queen moves in towards this bottom area, and he's got the hero abilities and a rage spell, so he could get this if all goes in his favor.
Oh, but the Warden comes back to life with that Phoenix, clutches up the multi-target Inferno as the RC grabs the Town Hall. And now look at this King ability.
Wow.
So it's a Queen ability.
Oh my goodness.
And the heroes will finish this off. Are you serious?
I thought everything had gone south. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
I was watching it thinking, wow, like this, but he had it in control all of the time, just waiting for the right moment to deploy them. And in the end, it is a crushing 3-star by Demo. What an attack that was. Just pure confidence in his heroes.
But here we go. Can Indian Force answer with their own Super Dragon attack? And attack number 5.
Yeah, interesting. He's got the Battle Blimp with the Clone and 5 Invis. So is this super minions inside there, do you think, to try and get that Town Hall as he moves through? A similar approach with the Surgical E-Drag, but not raging it up, just letting it do its thing. Notice how the Super Dragons are down pretty early. In previous attacks, we have seen the funnel utilized a little bit more, but maybe just wanting to blend everything together here, protect each other. As long as the funnel's set, that's all you need. You can get those troops in. Battle Blimp on its way towards that Town Hall, but the Sweeper giving it a real hard job, absorbing all of the air mines there, though, Carbon. That was awesome.
That was indeed. That was crazy. There's now the Super Minions cloned up Rage, looking to grab the Town Hall, and he can grab the Mile by trying to place it perfectly so the Super Minions can go for it next, and he drops it again. Monolith is now able to be targeted, and it goes down. And the brilliant thing about dropping the Super Dragon so early is that he's going to have plenty of time to continue to run around this base.
Yeah, he's even protected the Archer Queen ability as well. So she is well protected, like you said. She's even got the ability now with the Royal Champion in from this side. He can hopefully get that air defense before the Super Dragons get too close. There it is. Down it goes with the Queen ability, the RC ability, and an invisibility. It all comes down to this back end where the Archer Queen is. It's very similar to what we just seen from Demo. Can the heroes in this attack replicate what Demos did? I like turning that Builder Hood invisible to get the multi down before everything else gets there as well.
Yeah, with that RC ability, taking out the cannon, working on this ground expo, continuing his way around as these Super Dragons can help out tremendously, making it into the defending queen. And this is clutch. Getting a 3-star here is huge because they're down by the triple, which means, because look at the percentage right now.
Percentage.
It's exactly tied. So that means VN eSporting must 3-star to win.
Yep. Yeah, they would win by a star, but they cannot win on the 2-star percentage because of it.
Because
just amazing.
The 99 would be one building short of a victory. So, VN eSporting, here we go. It's gotta be a 3 or nothing to keep your hopes alive here in the lower bracket. Mammuth, he is up. He has the responsibility of trying to carry VN eSporting to the next round. Granted, it's not all on his shoulders because it's a team game, but it feels like it's all on his shoulders because he's the last attacker. Well, if you take on the last attacking opportunity, that means you are also taking on the pressure with your attack, as we have the Zap. Oh, we have, wait, is this 5 earthquakes?
Yep.
What? Dude,
I'm
what
intrigued. I think he's...
Huh?
I guess he's opening part of the base, but also combining it with the lightnings. Oh, wait a second. He used 1 on the Town Hall with the lightnings, and then he's using 4 for the pathing of his Electro Dragons. But can he get really good damage? Like this, look at a lot of the buildings in the middle there. He could get significant damage onto those high hit point buildings as well. But is it enough? Typically when you're raging through that, the Electro Dragons take it down pretty quick anyway.
Look at the quad Quake, giving him access to the Eagle and the multi to the backside. Once that expo goes down, now he can start going towards the top side and let that Flame Flinger try to secure the Town Hall.
He's got a lot of confidence in his Flame Flinger, let's put it that way. Let's find out, though, using a giant to tank that Expo. Very nice timing as well. Then with the Barbarian King, and like you mentioned, the Earthquakes created a fantastic path here for the Electro Titans to literally just run straight down there. Should be able to get the CC troops momentarily with the Warden ability going off, but you can see Flame Flinger getting drawn across to the defenses. I'm interested to see what's inside that as to whether they will get the Town Hall, because everything in the middle is taking damage from it right now.
Yeah, that Flame Flinger does not look like it's going for the Town Hall. Teslas have popped up all around it. RC ability has been forced. He's got one more rage as he continues his way around this base. He needs his Queen to potentially go into the Town Hall after the fact, because he knows it's got to be a 3 or nothing. If this is a 2, 99%, it's going to be a fail, as the Flame Flinger is now locking onto the Town Hall.
It locks on, but how many shots can it get, and what is inside there? He has full confidence in it, and he has literally given everything. Oh, we've got 2 super seeking air mines. They're on the Town Hall. Can they get it down? I think they might. My goodness, it's so close.
The Fire Spears will get it, though.
Yes.
Wait a second, he's got a 3. He rages up this Queen. He's got the Unicorn. He's got the Unicorn, Jordan, for Judo to help keep the Queen alive. No way, with ability
for the King.
Headhunter.
There's a lot of damage. What else is over in this area?
Queen.
He's going to use that ability now to get through the King, the multi. Then he should be good, surely, for the Tesla and the cannons. She's got the health. One archer to try and help distract. Here we go.
Queen, come on. 10, 9, come on, Queen, take this down for a 3-star. 2, 1, no way! No way! God! Hawk Mammuth gets a 3-star and they win! What a ending there to the match! It couldn't be any closer. Congratulations to VN eSporting advancing. What a match that was.